possible to push through. So Cloud9 is hard committing to what I consider very early mid-game here with Aria steal your camps away, and he can threaten a potential dive here. He's going to wrap around them. They're going to have the push here. Remember, no heal, and there's no exhaust. Can he actually make this happen? Let's see if they can do it.
Ball breakers charge. Luger tries to get away, but it doesn't look like he's going to get there, my friends. First blood back up into Berserker.
They can redive.
Boom is at 250. They're going to force the flash out of there. Blabber with a follow. Sven with a follow. A little bit more damage is what they need, and they're going to find it. Blabber gets the kill, but now they got to try to escape. Sven's got no HP. Blabber's going to execute to the turret. That didn't count. That's not what he wanted to do. Okay, let's see if they can get the second one. Sven's still trying to get out of there. Luger's gonna walk on up. Sayonara, buddy. It ends up being 2 for 2 as the executes fail, but it's C9 pushing the
Wukong's still sitting bot, so they want to at least get the crash, if not threaten a dive. It's possible that they could look for it, but would be risky. Blabber has to start it. He's going.
They're just going in. Dokla tries to get away. He flashes away from the Vi ulti, but it follows you wherever you may go. But he goes right back to help from his team. They've got the heal from Fiora, and now CLG may be able to find their counterattack. A 1-for-1, but Fudge is still in danger. Contracts gets a little bit more of a boost here from the Orianna. Speeding up to catch up, but it's reposted. Most of the damage is gone. Diplex over the wall. The outplay. It's Fudge again and again and again and again and again. He makes it happen for C9.
Oh my God, it's the year of Fudge. He's going off in the top lane. Him and Blabber diving deep.
This
and
game is all of a sudden very, very scary. C9 onto the third Drake of the game. They've got everybody down here this time. If CLG wants a piece of this, it's going to have to be 5 on 5 in open ground. Contracts goes in. They're looking to make this fight their own, but can they get the damage? Sven is down to 100 HP. He gets himself away, and Contracts dies to Blabber. Dokla can't find a way to intervene, and it's a double kill of a C9 jungler. Dokla wants to escape, but the cupcakes are ready to catch him. He'll manage to hobble out, but it's 2 kills for nothing, and CLG struggle to fight back.
Yeah, they can't quite knock down Sven. It was a decent initial engage.
Gold behind. Honestly, that one Kim Drake they got earlier, they're probably pretty happy they got that, because if you were staring down the barrel of a sold point C9 that's 7,000 gold ahead, I would say it's already all over. Dokla and Contracts try to collapse on Fudge, but the blast cone is there to get him away to safety. Contracts still trying to see if he can stop him here. Sweeps the tri-brush, doesn't see him, so Fudge will just make a cheeky exit.
Yep. The plan forward, making it look really, really good. CLG have got to try to look for plays like this, though, where they overload one side of the map to try to punish someone who is pushing heavily on that side. Blabber threatening here, charging up that Q, looking like he might go in, and they're going to go in now.
There's what they were looking for. They pop Sven, which means Berserker's vulnerable if they can follow up with anything else. But Fudge is ready to respond. A killing spree to take out Contracts. 1-for-1 trade, support for jungle.
Yeah, support for jungle and the flash, as well as some critical ultimates are used. Plus, they do chunk down the karma. So they're going to
just does not look the same. A bunch of bits and parts sitting in the inventory of CLG. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. They're just immediately going to go in, follow it up with the damage. They don't even need the charm to connect. Luger is out of there, and Blabber's flash engaged seals the deal. Seraphine's, the biggest team fight tool they have, and with her down, I don't think C9's afraid of a Baron fight.
And you have 2 ADCs and a Kalista to rend and help you actually secure this. So as long as they time it well, it's not a 50-50, right? It is very heavily weighted towards Cloud9 here. Fudge is going to zone on the side. They are TPing Orianna up towards top lane, but in goes Fudge. He wants this.
Boom's trying to get out, but no! Diplex grabs the kill, and C9 managing to fight off CLG in this 2 versus 3 in their jungle. Contracts still trying to deal with Fudge, but the damage from Fiora is just way too much. Dokla goes all out and tries to bring him back into a 1v1. But even on Cassante, I don't think you're winning those. C9 just keeping everybody out of town. They'll take the Baron, they'll take the jungle, they'll take the fight.
It's a thing. It's a really confident move. Committing the ulti, getting the kill on Luger, straight to Baron, and now they're looking for more.
Luger again, just getting caught by the Vi ulti, but this time they don't have enough manpower to take him down immediately. This might be CLG's counterattack they need. Luger finally dropped. Blabber buys a moment here with a stasis. Diplex comes in to reinforce, and Contracts can't get home. Sven grabs the kill. It did not matter that they only went after him with 2 dudes. They're 10,000 gold ahead.
It's a 2v5, and you lose the 1v1 to a Wukong who's on his red buff, and you see all of their 4 members. So there's no risk here, right?
Well,
they're going to go for the dive.
Like there's a whole lot of risk to a dive like this. Either Fudge goes on a rampage, Contracts and Luger go into the ground yet again. They're running out of space to bury all these bodies. Blabber's not even going to lose his Guardian Angel just yet, as Dokla at least turns it around, grabs one back on Sven, and will not die himself. Goes back to the fountain to heal up. C9's going to take the opportunity, grab themselves an inhib. It's still a 2-for-1 trade, but their health bars are dangerously low, so C9 calling it off after that.
Yeah, and no TP on Dokla or anything, so like, there's no sort of flank that could be pulled off. Cloud9 going aggressive here. They know they still need to push up into the game. They don't want any shenanigans happening here. Don't want to risk anything. They want to have that killer instinct. They're massively ahead. They have the GA on buy, so you can afford to dive deep and try to trade kills like this to be able to take objectives, to be able to take the inhibitor and close it out. Contract's trying to get out here, trying to get something back. They do spot Blabber, but
late.
Not going to be the day you catch Blabber.
No, sir. He's already gone. Even if you caught him, you had to catch him twice because of Guardian Angel, so Blabber, he just walks right back in. He's like, oh, I'm not done. Let's go see what else he can find here. Just charges him. He does not even care. His nearest ally is 1,500 units away, and he just blind queues over the wall because he's ready to go. He sees a ward in the sweeper. He's like, I'm going to clear the ward. I don't care who's there.
Yep. I mean, he knows if they commit to him, he's going to live long enough that his team is going to arrive, right? He's playing Green Smite. He's got the Radiant. He's got the GA. If they full commit all their cooldowns to Blabber, which is what they would have to do to have a chance to kill him, well, you're just going to die as soon as Cloud9 wins. You know, as soon as they show up. We can see Fudge, you know, trying to trade here with Dokla. Given as good as he takes as Luger arrives, it is chunking him down, but it's top lane that is going to be the problem. Once these waves are synced up, you can see the top lane wave is coming in there. Bot lane wave is coming in again, and they're going to dive.
Dokla on the Cassante can't even use the ulti. He's just immediately beat down, bursted out. And now I think they might be able to follow it up on Palafox, who flashes away to stay alive as Contracts tries to run some sort of interference. But it's a one-item Wukong, man. It's a 14,000 gold lead. It's another Seraphine death, and it's Berserker pulling the trigger. C9, 17 minutes. 17 kills in 26 minutes. 14,000 gold ahead. They make easy work out of CLG.
Man, Fudge is putting the league on notice. You can't let him play Cassante.